Hi, it's Chris Lamm with Commerce Home Mortgage. This is our first video blog we've done since the Carr fire here in Shasta County, and we just wanted to kind of cover some of the information we're seeing since the fire. First and foremost, around the time of the Carr fire, many of us in the real estate, finance industry, construction industry, were speculating on a lot of different things. And a couple months removed from the fire, there's a few things that we wanted to touch on. First and foremost, a lot of us expected that the housing market would see a pretty big trend of people jumping in, sort of a frenzy to purchase homes, as well as the rental market. And that certainly was the case to a certain degree. But being in the beginning of October now, what we are seeing is that there are still plenty of rentals available. And a lot of people that have bought homes have already purchased them, and we're starting to see that there are quite a few people that are actually starting to rebuild their home. This is attributed to a few things. Unlike Santa Rosa, where it took almost a year to even see one home get built, we're seeing the lots that were burned down getting cleared pretty quickly here in Shasta County. And we're seeing our city officials really allowing people to rebuild their homes with less fees and less red tape, trying to help people get into homes quicker. And that's really good news. And it's a really awesome thing to see happen right now. So that's one thing we wanted to kind of talk about. The second thing we wanted to talk about is the housing market overall. Statewide as well as the rest of the country, people are starting to hear that the housing market is starting to cool off. And we're not seeing prices drop, but we're just not seeing prices increase at the rate that we have been over the last couple years. Now, this is not something to be alarmed about. It's actually a very good thing, as affordability for a lot of people, especially here in California, was becoming a challenge. And so as interest rates have started to kind of creep up over the last 3 to 6 months, we have seen that the housing market has cooled off a little bit, and that's a really good thing. The other thing we wanted to put on everyone's radar is Proposition 10, or statewide rent control. The state is putting in, they're trying to institute Proposition 10, which would control the amount that a landlord can charge in rent statewide. We feel that this is probably not the best thing for the rental market, although rents can be very high and challenging in some areas in California. It really decentivizes investors from building multifamily or 4-unit, 3-unit duplexes where it's already expensive. And so if you're an investor, we kind of want to put this on your radar to take a look at it. It could be a challenge for us in California. And last, we wanted to finish off with interest rates. It's not a secret to most people that rates have been climbing over the last 6 months and may continue to do so through the rest of the year. We really don't think this is something to be alarmed about. One of the things that higher rates has done is cooled the market, and that's not a bad thing. It can definitely balance out the housing market. When we say higher rates, they're really not that high. They're still in the high 4s, which is lower than the 60-year average. And if we compare them to 2014-15, sure, they're a little higher, but if we look at the last 60 years, they're still very good. So that's it for this month. If you guys have any questions on any of this information, feel free to give me a call or email me. You can reply to this email. I hope you're doing really well, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon.